So the problem about out here is everything's so new that maps isn't updated. There's streets that haven't even been paved yet. Maps trying to take me off a mountain. I'm like, oh no, just had to go to this sushi spot for a pickup. It's like, there's a construction site for you. Oh, gee, thanks, maps. Oh no, no, no. Gotta cut people off out here. Gotta risk getting smacked. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck at your stop sign, your yield sign, for 5-10 minutes.
Whoa. I got hypothermia.
Didn't you have clothes on?
Yes, I got armor on, but I just gotta eat my
You
megalodon.
don't have gloves on.
Dang. I've been trying to recover my stuff. And, just megalodons, man. Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine, like, what it was like to live back then.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sick.
Would have been cool in a lot of ways. Like, there wouldn't be, like, so much stress, this type of current day stresses. But, man, going outside worrying if a megalodon's gonna eat you. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah. So I watched this anime. It's not like a true anime. It's like a Netflix anime. It's called Baki, right? Well, in the end of one of the seasons, he ends up fighting a caveman who was frozen from prehistoric time, you know? And he gets de-thawed, and then he's just like in society. But like he was this amazing warrior, you know? And he didn't fight people. He'd fight like T-Rexes and like, you know, the Triceratops and Stegosaurus and all that stuff. So he was like used to like fighting and then killing whatever he fought and then eating it. So like he would start fighting people like in the modern time. As soon as he'd like defeat them, or like they were like knocked out, he'd just take a bite out of their arm. Oh, that's crazy. The nails were like super tough. But yeah, that's what I picture it being like. Yeah, I could definitely picture it. Definitely picture it. You got to be tough.
Oh yeah. I think our bodies, if we would have stayed like in that prehistoric lifestyle, like our bodies like wouldn't look like how they look like today. They would be like, everyone would be super muscular, or have a lot more body mass, I should say. Maybe not muscular,
Thicker,
but definitely
thicker, rougher.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what
I'm pretty sure we could probably have
pretty sure what? You cut out. Nope. You cut out.
So,
Oh, there you go. Nope. You keep coming and going.
oh, well, I'm coming back now.
I'm gonna die. I'm injured.
I'm going through the hills. Might lose me.
Ugh. I got broken bones, man. My guy's gonna die. That's the thing. Like, if you broke a bone or something back then, like, yeah, your likelihood of dying is significantly up.
Instant death.
Yep, I just died. Damn.
Yeah, there are no medical advances back then.
Oh, ancient Chinese medicine, very good for you, right? There was like, oh, dude, you were telling me about that thing, right? The flu cure, the cure for a flu, cure for a flu. Tell everybody what it is.
I've never had a flu shot.
Uh huh. Or being sick. Remember you were telling me about a cure?
No.
What? You just told me like 2 days ago.
Was I telling you? 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
2 days ago, I was ripped out of my mind.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A cure? You're
Maybe
talking
not a.
about cures, you say?
Just it didn't work. You told me it didn't work, but.
Oh, yeah, for my daughter. Home remedies.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, so
yeah.
my daughter was very,
Here we go. Some good
You gotta be
stuff.
more specific, man. All right, so
Trying to
my
bait
daughter
you
was
into it.
sick for like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. So like, a week and a half in, my lady was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on." Tried everything because we just moved states and our medical hasn't switched over for some reason, so we haven't been able to take her into the doctor.
Mm.
Like, sorry, she's not covered. So she is now, but anyway. My lady's like, "Oh, I know a home remedy. Yeah, you cut up some onions, and then you put them on the bottom of the foot, and then you wrap it in saran wrap, and then you put a sock on." I was like, "You said what now? Huh? Hmm?" I was like, "I don't think that works." She's like, "Yeah, it does. My grandma used to do it to me in Mexico." I was like, "Oh, well, okay." I was like, "Say less." Heard all I need to hear. Said the word Mexico, and I knew it was a fairy tale. Just kidding.
That is the
Oh man.
best home remedy I've ever heard of.
So, does it for 2 nights straight? Ask me, chat. Did it work? No, it didn't. It just left your blanket smelling terrible.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay, so
I
look.
walk into the room
Oh, go ahead.
to say good morning,
Mm.
and good lord, it's not like somebody hadn't taken a shower in like 2 days. What were you saying?
I was saying, in my other video that I posted today, I got the attention of the developers. So whenever I post reviews, huh?
Was it that new game you were trying out?
It's not new. It's kind of it's been out for a minute. But when I do like games that don't have a lot of reviews and things like that, like I always seem to capture the attention of the developers, which is awesome. Like I love that developers are watching my stuff. But like, here's the thing. I was playing it, and as on the last levels, right? There's like this lava part, and you really can't get past it. The floors move, and so like your hands like slip, or it like glitches, so you like fall through the you fall through the moving floor. Or when you're trying to walk with your hands, kind of like Gorilla Tag. I don't know if you ever played that, but Gorilla Tag, you use the momentum of your hands. Well, a couple parts on this specific level, it would like fling me backwards instead of forward, and it was frustrating. So I brought it up in the review, and developers now saying, "Yeah, I'm a developer. I would love to fix it, only if I knew what the problem was." Well, if you listen to my stream, Mr. Developer, right there, it's a lava level. I think it's like the third one from the end. It's like level 101 or something. Yeah, it's almost there. Anyways, I'll hit you up on Discord, man. That's cool. Thanks for watching. Got to say that. Like and subscribe, of course. I did enjoy that game. So if you guys have $20 or so to spare, wanna get a fun game, definitely get that one. They are not sponsoring me by any means. Just throwing that out there.
Or we could start a GoFundMe for a Mexican in need.
Oh.
Just trying to provide for us.
Oh, okay. I like that idea too.
Yeah, I'm poor and I need everyone's help.
What happened to
$1 from
GoFundMe?
every viewer.
What happened to
I
that?
don't know.
You still see? I don't see those posts anymore. Well, not on social media. I don't see it on the news
Nah,
anymore.
because no, it's because OnlyFans came out. And all
Oh,
those females don't need to beg for money.
oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Probably right though. There's so many side hustles now that people don't need money, dude. I bet you like 80% of those things, maybe closer to 90, was like just bullshit. Just people out there trying to scam somebody out of
Yeah,
free money.
there was this one Indian girl I was not really friends with in high school, but for some reason we were friends on Facebook.
Mm.
And apparently she had like a brain tumor or something. You know, I don't know what her excuse was, but she would end up making like $3,600, man.
$3,600 on GoFundMe.
Yeah, I kept seeing her little thing popping up.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Last time I seen it was like 3,600. It was a few years ago. Yeah, so like 4 or 5 years ago.
What happened to insurance?
Huh? I don't know even if she even made it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't.
Pressure walking.
I couldn't put myself out
Pressure
there
walking is a good.
to do that. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think I'd ever get anything.
Yeah, you gotta have friends. Like a large social group.
Yeah.
Because, you know, your friends, you go to hang out with some friends, they might bring some friends. Now there's more friends. That's a social group, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're my only friend. I have no friends. I'm your only friend. So, what a great social group that is. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a circle of trust. Circle of trust. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I got 16,000 friends on YouTube.
I think I just have one.
Oh man.
Now I got on a double order, and it feels like it's taking me 15 minutes just to get from the last place over here. All this traffic. Oh, good Lord. So many soda shops out here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, and I do cookies. Hi, I'm gonna DoorDash pickup for Cassie. Oh. Put the ice cream in the cup. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh man, the cookies in this box are warm. Oh, it's amazing.
I'm never gonna get my stuff. I say this every time I start having challenges.
Alright, so check this out. So you get can you just get like a bunch of random dinosaurs together? Does it have to be like a group of T-Rexes? Or could you get like a Brontosaurus, a T-Rex, and a Stegosaurus, or like a Triceratops, and then you could just like mob out, right? And then you mob out, but you go and but there's no exit over here? Wow, that's crazy. Yes.
Damn.
You mob out, right? And you go into the ocean and you defeat a megalodon. And then you harness the megalodon's power, and then you win.
Only if it were that easy.
Then the megalodon could harvest water for you.
There's bigger things out there than the megalodon that I'm worried about. I've killed a few megalodons, and it's this giant white thing. I don't even know what it is. It's like a huge. Oh man, it's like 3 megalodons put together, lengthwise. It's huge. I think I've seen it on my day 2 stream or my day 1 stream.
Is it megalodon the shark?
Yeah, megalodon's shark. Yeah. Well, this thing was like a whale.
Like, oh. Seen that video I sent to you about that kid playing ARK?
You sent
He put,
what video? You gotta make me check real quick.
yeah, I sent it to you a while ago. Remember the kid? Remember I was like, hey, is this ARK?
Oh
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah. The dude got a full metal suit, jumped in the ocean with megalodons.
Yeah, then turned into a whistle. You're screaming so loud.
Yeah.
Like, and then the T-Rex is swimming after him.
Yeah, dude, it gets wild. It gets wild.
The only way to escape is, hey, can you ride a Velociraptor? Because that'd
You
probably be the
can.
best escape route.
You can, and they are super fast.
I believe it.
It's
Do
getting
you get
frustrating.
to? Is there good character customization in the game, or not really?
No, not really. And you know what's weird is like the videos that I've seen, like people always make these really short characters with huge hands. I have no idea why, and I think it's just like a funny thing that they do. But I tried to make my guy look jacked up, you know, not good at all. But they're all pretty much similar.
Okay. Oh man, it's beautiful out here. So much nicer than California.
Yeah, I bet.
Gorgeous. It's not that I don't appreciate California. I do. It's just I
No,
grew
you
up there
don't.
my whole life.
You hate it. You hate it so much. It's garbage.
I hated Stockton. That's for sure.
So I bought a metal detector a long time ago, and then I bought just recently. I bought like the the handheld one, so you can like
Yeah.
get closer and like pinpoint stuff. And then I got a little shovel. It's like $20 each. You know, the shovel's $20. The metal detector's $20. It's nice little cheap investment, you know, to do his little hobby. But like, man, the people that metal detect out there, like it sounded fun, but like just take a step back and think, like, who goes out there metal detecting anymore? It's always like creepy old guys, right? Right? Like,
Yeah.
just creepy old dudes that go out there metal detecting, or it's like young people on TikTok trying to show off what they find at the beach. But most of those videos are staged. But like, do I want to be that guy? You know, maybe have that social paranoia that you got going on when if I think about it, like I don't really want people to see me out here like, you know, metal detecting.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, like doing something like that might not be too bad, you know.
You would do it without
So,
any fears of people looking at you weird?
um,
Nah.
no,
Okay, never mind.
not that. Because that I'm actually like looking for something. Now, like it depends. Like if I was at the beach, no, I wouldn't feel too bad. I just feel like someone looking for like
In somebody's
for loose stuff.
backyard, you know, in the middle of the night, just metal detecting.
No, I couldn't do that one. Not anymore. If I was 20 years old or like 25, yes. No cares. No cares. No cares, man.
Save me,
No, I have
Mr.
many people.
T-Rex.
Look at all these like 16, 17, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, whatever. I'm like, man, y'all have no idea how tough life really is. And maybe they'll never will know. Maybe it's just something I had to experience. You know?
Do you think all
Feels
your
like,
hardships made you a better person?
no, not at all.
Not at all, huh?
Because because, like, my grandma was very cynical. She was very mean, bitter. She
Cynical.
let her problem. Yeah, so pretty much only two outcomes that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Either one, you're gonna grow up and be like, well, I never want to act like that, or two, you let it turn you into a bitter and mean and evil, kind of person. Like, okay, well, this person was mean to me, so now I'm gonna be mean to other people. You can take that route, or you can go the opposite and be like, oh, I never want to act like that. You
Uh-huh.
know. And truthfully, man, I took the latter, bro. I love revenge. I get mad at people very easily. You know, she put a lot of hatred in my heart, uh, wanting to be evil towards people. Like, I have to hold it back.
That molded you into who you are today.
What molds me into who I am today is wanting to stop being a complete screw up. I don't have any real career, and except for real estate, I really don't see, like me becoming an accountant or like going to school and getting like a bachelor's in anything.
Hmm.
I don't see it. Um, but yeah, man, what's molded me into who I am now is just trying to be better than who I used to be. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
like
You gotta
I don't
have
want to take
some.
revenge on people anymore.
Gotta have some positive drivers in your life.
I would cut you off on the road and flip you off without even hesitating. Now, I just let everyone go in front of me. I'm like, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. It's okay. After you.
All right, now that one I could see may not be always a choice though. I mean, your car is
No, but
pretty
my
messed up.
point. No, but my point is, just trying to, be better.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Do you know people that are really like, no, I'm good where I'm at. I don't want to get better.
I mean, until I on the phone.
myself, maybe. It depends on. Yeah, okay. When talking about myself, depends definitely on like what the situation. If it's just like me as a person trying to be better, like I need to be told what I need to be better at in order to make an effort to do better at it. If that makes sense. I don't really see an area where I need to improve. Like during interview questions, when they ask you, like, oh, what are some of your weaknesses? Like that's like the worst question. Like, or where do you think you can improve? Like, I don't. Like, yeah, you get feedback during or while you're working, but like when you're not working, how do you know what to improve on if you don't have anybody to tell you that, oh, you got to work on this, oh, you got to do that. You
got to take stock of your life. Kind of like, okay, like I'm doing great at my job, so no one has to really like, criticize or whatever. Say, oh, you're not doing a good job here or there at work. But like, look at every aspect of your life. Like your wife, your kids. You know what I mean? Like yourself. Like are you giving your wife enough time during the day? Your kids enough time during the day? And even yourself enough time during the day? Because I remember, maybe it was yesterday, or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you really don't know who you are, like outside of work, because work was who you were.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
A lot of people get like that, and it's like you're like, I don't know what I want to do except for mind-numbing activities. But it's like, okay, how about this, right? Like, okay, I know your back's not great, but like, all right, what about next Saturday we go out to that golf range, and just like knock some balls back, would that be something fun to do?
Yeah, I've been golfing. I've been out there. Not to that one specifically, but I'm into like Top Golf and stuff. It's fun. It's fun going to a little driving range, messing around.
Yeah, but stuff like stuff like that. You know, you got to make time for that. You know, there's a lot like what I'm saying. You know, you got to take time for yourself.
Wait,
You know, like
how did we go from that, from like self
I don't know.
betterment to that?
I don't know.
How's that gonna
Isn't
make
that
me
all part
better?
of it? Are you taking time for yourself? You know, like it was like, okay, like are there areas of your life you can improve, right? Like would you change? Right? You're like,
Um,
well, I don't know. Like for me, right? Like I can look into like areas I'm lacking. Like yeah, I need to improve on the amount of time I spend with my daughter
mm,
because I don't spend enough time playing with her, like actual like activities. You know, taking her outside and this and that. You know, when I'm home, you know, I might just jump on my phone,
did she tell
watch a
you?
movie.
Did she?
She said, "Ooh, no one's told me this.
So it's a
This is
preference.
just well, it's just when you're taking stock of what you could be doing, that life is, you know, good as you can possibly make it. What are some improvements that you could make? And like, you know what I mean? If I were to say that, I'd be like, okay, we'll probably spend more family time. You know, take more time out so I could play with my daughter. You know, because like I'm providing, you know, financially,
Mm.
but I'm not providing necessarily like my time with them. Not something.
To do that, but really, if you're to ask them, they'll be like, "Oh, you know, everything's fine. Yeah, possibility, maybe." Nah, this guy. Hell no.
Well, it's not about like, oh, it's no, because it's like when you ask yourself, how can you know, like, is there anything you can improve on?
Mm.
And that's just something I know I can improve on. Because no one wants less time with their parent. You know what I mean?
Oh, there might be some people.
Well, I mean, yeah, people that are like addicted to like video games and just want to sit in front of the screen. Yeah, I can understand that, but at the same time, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I
I
want
know.
to take my like. I hope I have a son so I can take him out and like, you know what I mean? Like, do all the things that I wish my like I had a dad to do stuff with. You know what I mean? Like my grandpa was fat, so he'd take me out and like he'd just like stand in front of me. Like when I would play basketball or soccer, he wouldn't like chase me and just stand there. So it was never like,
Mm.
yeah, you know, like, you know, like that's like core memories your kids are gonna have. You know, they'll be able to look back and whether they want it or not, they'll be like, yeah, you know, my dad or my mom took time out of their day to do this with me, that with me. You know, they'll remember those stuff. You know, like I remember. Well, no, my grandparents, no, but they didn't do shit with me.
Does it make you sad?
Well, I just look, like think, no. I just know that, you know,
It
I
makes
would
you
have
sad.
liked more interaction with, you know,
If it
my
doesn't,
grandparents.
if it doesn't make you sad, then it wouldn't make your kids sad.
All right, yes, I'm sad.
Yes.
Still got it, man. Still got it. Doing that reverse psychology on me. Oh, fucking reverse psychology, bro.
It's good. It's good. That's a good back and forth there.
Right. Yeah, you know why I'm sad?
No, please
Because
elaborate.
I need it to be. I need to be.
Oh yes, that's been the motto for
Well,
those of
something's
you
gonna happen.
who don't know. That's the motto of uh, how everybody should live their life, right? It's something's gotta go get better. Why? Because it needs to be.
Hey man, you're gonna make $300 tomorrow. Oh yeah? Why? Because you need to.
That's right. That's the ultimate driver right there.
You know, I've told myself I need to make 230 at least every day. I'm a failure.
At the very least, it gives you the motivation needed. Even if you don't get it. You get that hype. Get hyped up. Okay, I think I'm in a area where I can finally start. Oh, no. Take it back. Take it back. No, I'm gonna die. No, 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 no.
Man, I
Save
never
me.
thought I was gonna ball this early.
Save me, T-Rex.
I'm 33 right now. I started spinning or balding or spinning, whatever you want to call it, when I was about 30. Didn't even realize. So I looked down, then looked in the mirror one day. I was like, oh no, when did this happen? My lady says I need to take collagen. I'm like, I'm not going to college. You're crazy. No, the collagen is something that your body produces that helps with the elasticity of your skin. I don't know what it does, and I never took nutrition.
I signed off for like I stepped away for like a split second, and you're talking about balding? Was that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Because I look around and I see 40, 50-year-olds, full head of hair, might be discolored, full head of hair. I'm over here, 33, can't grow my hair out past half an inch, otherwise I look like a freak. A streamer that got a hair transplant, he paid $8,000 and then it didn't even work.
Oh yeah?
So I don't want to go that route either.
8 G's?
Yeah, he said he got scammed. People are like, bro, you could have gotten it for $2,600.
Oh.
Like, man.
Would you do it?
Got scammed. No.
No, you wouldn't do it.
Like, they take someone else's hairs or something like that.
What?
They have like good roots or follicles, and they put it inside your hair.
They don't grow it in a lab?
I don't know.
Man, that damn dinosaur.
It's the story of my life, really. What do you want to do when you grow up? I don't know. Are you good at anything? What are you good at? I don't know.
Few things. Hey, why don't you go ask your mom? You know the trash talk?
I'm not sure what I'm good at.
The trash talk these days is not... It's not what it used to be, man.
What do you mean? Have you been online with people?
Yeah. Especially with Fortnite. I mean, granted, 90% are kids. But there's still a lot of adults that play. And just watching all these adults get just reamed by these little kids is hilarious. So you sit back and you laugh at them and start talking trash. But the trash talk is just not... They're not good. They're not good at it anymore.
It's not offensive?
Yeah, it's not offensive. It's weak. It's really weak.
You're a squishy boy.
Yeah, just not what it used to be. Pretty sad.
Trash talking back in the day, supposed to get me kids. People showing off like your house.
Everybody used to get personal back then, right? Talking about each other's moms and things like that. But now it's just like a blanket. Yeah, you're trash. You're no good.
I asked your mom in the butt last night.
No.
Just rage quit. Wilson? Wilson! Wilson, is that you? No, it's not Wilson.
Wilson. So we called
It's this guy on a motorcycle. Looks just like Wilson.
every time we see Wilson, we shout it out. Wilson is oh, by the way, I still have a picture of his license. I was going through my phone the other day and like I got a picture of it. I'm not even sure why I have it. Maybe for like getting a hotel or something one time during traveling. I don't know. I don't know, but I still got it.
That might be illegal.
What's that?
That might be illegal.
It might be. Well, no, because I got. So whenever you get in a car accident, what do? You take a picture of what?
You exchange insurance information.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't do nothing else?
I mean, you can donkey punch him if you want, but I mean, it just depends on how bad the crash was.
Every time I've done it, I get their ID. Every time.
After you donkey punch him, or before?
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Nice.
Mid donkey.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I always get their IDs.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm never in accidents.
Never in accidents that you're around long enough for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of there.
Man, I accomplished a whole lot of nothing today.
Yeah?
All I did was recover my base. I guess that is a huge win. But, damn. I didn't get far at all.
Don't you have dinosaurs?
Not anymore. So one of my T-Rexes is stuck in the ice. And then the other one I'm pretty sure died. Because I can't find him. Here, let me go to my...
Okay.
Yeah, it died. I only got one left. And he's stuck in the ice.
Can you... Is there like an abandon button?
Yeah, you can just dismiss him.
I think it's the best thing. But do you get emotionally attached to your in-game pets? Like, no, I can't do that. No, not Tony. Can't leave Tony behind.
No, not at all. But I would not want to dismiss this T-Rex because then it would just try and kill me.
Well, you said he's stuck in the ice.
Yeah, true. But I could always just harvest him now instead of having to fight him. Just take a pickaxe slowly to him. Instead of wasting all my bullets and my arrows. Trying to run for my life.
Okay.
I still have not found that dinosaur. That one that I need.
Dude, Wilson does not know how to drive. I swear.
Wilson. First time you met Wilson, go.
First time I met Wilson, it was... I had to train him his first day. And he came in to the warehouse. It was my second day. So,
And reactions?
So my first day,
Instant
went in,
hate.
bicycle repaired. Second day, I meet Wilson. He keeps, like, pulling at his chin hair, you know? Kind of like he's thinking, but he doesn't have any chin hair.
Oh, he does now.
So he's like stroking air.
He's got a full Fu Manchu.
I asked him. I was like, so you gonna do this full time? He's like, yeah. I was like, you gonna do anything else after this? He's like, no. He's like, you don't have to work. He's like, I just like to work with bicycles. So I was like, I thought that was weird. Like, maybe he's got money. Maybe he's got Down syndrome. I don't know. But and I was like, all right, this guy doesn't have to work. He wants to work. And with bicycles. It's interesting. I only chose that job because it was the only place that would hire me. Man. But yeah, it was pretty cool. A shy little Asian boy.
I don't recall I my first my first time meeting. I mean, obviously it was my first day there that I met him, but I
Oh, you
don't
don't remember?
I don't recall the interaction that I had with him.
I remember, dude. He was like, it was yesterday.
Oh, you remember for
So,
me? All right. Tell me
yeah.
how it
So
went.
I brought you in, right? He was already in the office. And we had come into the warehouse and I was showing you around. You were looking at like everything that we had to do. Yeah, okay, getting a feel for it. And then the office door had opened and he walked out. But everything had gone into slow motion, dude. And you know how he does that little wave with his hair? And he swooshes his hair to the side. He did that and looked up, and you guys caught eyes.
I faintly
And
remember
then
that.
that's when you guys knew you were gonna run that place. Yeah, because not long after that, you became his boss.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. He was a part of my team. Probably a couple months later, they made me the man. I don't know. They didn't even believe in titles back then, right? They made me something to where I had people under me, and one of them just happened to be Wilson. But oddly enough, he made more than I did. Yeah.
Do you remember when we were working there? We all got into like this like raise competition. Like all we had to do was keep complaining that this person got a raise and was making more, and that we were more valuable to the team, and we were making a big stink and be like, I'm not standing for it. And they're like, okay, we match you, we give you the same thing. I went from like 1650 to 19, and then I went to 2021. Oh man, by the end I was at 24, bro. Like holy shit. And that was only because someone else was making that kind of money.
I do remember that.
Like,
I do remember that. That was a wild adventure.
hey,
But it's
why
like
does he get a raise?
it's like we were there from the beginning, though. You know, so it's like, of course, we're not gonna sit there and get paid beginning wages. Like we've been here for a year, we've been here for 2 years. Like gotta level up with everybody else. You're running this guy named Kyle. Remember Kyle? He's your best friend.
No, I hated him. He got like hired making like 32 an hour.
Yeah, they paid him like 100K. I know. I don't know how much it made him. It was close to 100K though. But like, goddamn man, hired you on way more than I got hired on for, and that guy, he didn't do anything. Like, so our job was to go travel to all the warehouses and set them up and get them prepped to launch into the market. And all he did was go to a new city, get on Tinder, fuck around, and then come back. And it's like, okay, how'd it go? Oh, it went okay. It's like, well, where's your reports? Like, where's all your stuff? Oh, what? What? I didn't do it. It's fine. Like, no, man, we got to show proof that we're making efforts in these areas. Like, we're not just going there to party. Like, I could never get a report from him. And, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Worst hire. I didn't hire him. I remember during his interview, they sent him back in the warehouse. And, like, hey, come check this guy out. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, hey Kyle, come over here. Check this out. I'm gonna show you how to use this device, and it's the device that tests the vehicles. And so we plugged it in, showed him like, okay, this color means good, this color means bad, this reading means it's within the normal range, whatever. And like he could not like comprehend what I was telling him. Like that was a red flag for me. And I even told the person hiring him, like, no, like don't hire this guy. And they're like, oh, why? He's great. He has a a bachelor's degree and all this stuff. Like, all right, I talked to him for 5 minutes, realized he was an idiot. He has a bachelor's degree in art. Like, how is that useful in this area? And like, no, I'm gonna hire him. I'm gonna hire him. Like, what? Why? He's like, oh, he's got military background, strong leader. Like, that's not a good decision, man. Like, don't do that. Nope, they hired him. Yeah, man.
Okay. Was a lot worse happened to me.
Man, like, I really don't want to like knock on the military, but like, dude, like 90% of the hires that I've had the great pleasure of working with have just all been nightmares, all of them. Like, yeah, they got the structural part down, right? Because like, that's all it is. Like, structure. You fall in line, do what you're supposed to do, 9 to 5, you're done. But like, they're not real outside thinkers. At least the ones that I've come across, like, there are some. I bet there's many actually, but I just yeah.
What about Hodge?
Who's that?
He wasn't in the military, but he was that fat black guy that never did any work while he was there and fell asleep during a shift. Remember that?
Hodge, bro. I remember him now. Oh yeah. Hey, he put in work, man.
Yeah, he did. Especially when he took the scooters for a joyride and face planted in front of another business and got us penalized. No more testing scooters in the parking lot. Why? Because he caused an earthquake at your building? Oh no. Not to mention that Hodge is like 450 pounds. Riding scooters that probably have a 250-pound like weight limit on it. That's 300-pound on.
He was a dealer too, wasn't he?
I don't know. He was a broke dealer.
Mm.
You see, it always gets stuff off of Tony.
Tony, you acid mushroom man. Dirtiest, hardworkingest hippies I've ever met in my life. Psycho. Acid did a number on that guy.
Hey, but he was cool. He had this great motto. We would get there an hour early before work, sometimes 2 hours early, and we'd clock in, and we would just do bowl after bowl after bowl, dude, until like half an hour before Han came into work. And then we would start to get to work, kind of. We were just figuring stuff out.
Yeah, he was always too much, man. It was too much.
So that's how I was able to push these 12, 14-hour days on paper.
Yeah, that's key. That's key on paper.
We gotta stay an hour after work too for cleanup, you know, aka more rules back to back to back.
What did he call it? The safety meeting, right?
Safety meetings, yes.
Yeah.
Crack a bowl, smoke a joint. That's your safety meeting. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you wanna come join us for a safety meeting? Like, no, man, I gotta get to work.
And then all I had to do would be like, it's okay, I'm the lead. Oh, okay. As soon as, because like, I was the lead on the floor, and like everyone, you know, all the temps that came in were pretty much under my supervision at one point. And yeah, man, the temps would come in, they'd be like, oh no, I can't smoke on the. I'll be like, it's good, I'm the lead. What are you talking about? Hit this, and they're like, okay, sure. I think best boss ever, dude. Getting no work done.
If they wouldn't have made those bad decisions, you think you'd still be around?
What?
Would you still be working there if they wouldn't have like fired everybody on a whim? You know.
All right, so no, man, because check it out. How'd you get your job again?
Uh, you referred me.
Because yes, but like the position that you got, the supervisor, was literally what Hannah told me I was in, you know, the makings to get pretty much. Like he was like, this is your position.
Oh.
You know, like what you said you would do. That's what I did. I would go over. You know what I mean? Or that's what I had started to do. I had started to go over to those two different states and help set up, the warehouse and everything out there. And I was supposed to help them with like the marketing and stuff. But then like things got crazy back at the warehouse because I wasn't doing any stuff. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And you took care of that shit. And then Harry, what I understand was like, oh, you can do this. You did a great job, man. You want a full-time job? And then I came back from my trip to find out that the job that I was working so hard for was given away. I was like, it wasn't like given to someone that wasn't qualified. It was, you're highly qualified for that job. Hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the fucking company
Hmm.
because they led me on for so long. You know what I mean? And like as much smoking and everything as I did, I busted my ass for them. I went on those trips for my setup for fucking. You know what I mean? The markets out there to help try to.
Yeah.
All for them to be like, you know what? No, it's okay. Thanks, but we're gonna give it to him instead. Like, okay. That's when I stopped caring for the company. That's when I was like, well, then what the fuck am I gonna do? You better make me a lead over here. And that's when I got my lead position in logistics, and I started, slowly just being like, f this place, f this place. I'm gonna do less work, less work, less work, more smoking, more smoking. I started taking more days off, more days off. You know what I mean? I was like, ah, they don't need me. Why do they need me? Every time I go, they've already got someone else like doing my job. So I was
Hmm.
like, I can take this day off. So I take a day off, and it was the wrong day to take off. They actually needed me those days.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. But would if they wouldn't have fired you, would you still work there? I mean, it was a nice paycheck, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I would have still been there. I would have tried to take over a warehouse at another market. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because they were opening. They had the Fremont one, and they opened the Hayward one, or the Pittsburgh one. You know what I mean? I was like, I should be able to get in somewhere. But then, not like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to go start making some chow. I'm getting pretty hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat my burger from earlier.
There you go, man. All right. I'm gonna sign off. I'll pick it back up again tomorrow, for day 7 of ARK. Um, hit that like, hit that subscribe, everybody, and we'll
Uh,
see you next time.
have a good one.